What's up, guys? How you doing? It's a nice, beautiful day here today. Nice breeze. You can see the wind reader there, letting us know that we got a nice breeze going today. So, how you guys feeling? I told you, today was gonna feel like a Sunday. We're right on cue with that. So what I'm realizing is like we kind of shifted ahead some days. All right. So it's like we're having a 4-day weekend, and so we kind of moved, and so now the Monday is gonna feel like a Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna feel like a Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna feel like a Thursday, and now Thursdays are gonna feel like our Fridays, all the way into Sundays being like a Monday that we have off. So, man, we're doing something right. We're doing something good, doing something right, moving ourselves in the right direction. It's interesting, it's just the mindset towards our days. As long as if they can shift to a mindset of work, to a mindset of allowing things to be as they are, then life can have us go through our weeks in a similar manner to that we were, but have us feel as if less stressful, less anxiety, less tense. You can see how the weeks and the days are flying by. Okay, there's none of these like dragging long days anymore. It's just boom, 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 boom. So we just want to stay in flow, and if we feel ourselves getting too overwhelmed or feeling a little out of whack, that's where we just need to take a break, take a breath, take a moment of silence, and just recenter ourselves. And it leads us good into the writing. I know I said the writing was for tomorrow, but it's actually for today. And the writing's called Balance. And it's from May 20th through 21st of 2021. And so this is what I was going through at this time last year, was learning about balance. It takes, we think balance as a physical thing of keeping our balance. But balance is why the world works, balance is why life works. If things were too extreme one way or the other, we wouldn't be able to have life thrive and to flourish. So we have to keep our bodies balanced, our minds balanced, our hearts balanced. We have to keep a balance between our spirituality and our physicality. We have to keep a balance between our high energy and our low energy. Okay? We're like batteries. Okay? We're like batteries. And we can go down, and we can have more charge and less charge, depending on where we're at. Okay? And you can actually overcharge, and you can undercharge. But we want to be somewhere right in the middle to like the higher 75% of the top here. That's a good place to be. That's a nice like motivated energy where I can lend myself, I can be helpful, I'm feeling good, I'm taking in energies, and I'm doing good. If we start dropping below like the 50% mark, we want to start taking action and saying, all right, there's something for me to learn here, or I need to do something to get myself back up. If we're going the other way and we're going way too high, then same thing, we need to pause and calm down and bring ourselves back down, and we want to stay in that nice range. So let's say our thanks for today. Let's say thank you for our lives. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for bringing us all together. Thank you for our time. Thank you for the weather. Thank you for our water. Thank you for our food. Thank you for our friends. Thank you for our family. Thank you for our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirits, our hearts. Thank you for continuing to lead us in the right direction. Thank you for continuing to allow things to unfold the way that they're supposed to, so that we can all unfold the way that we're supposed to. Thank you for continuing to help us understand and guide us and protect us and keep us safe. And we're with you. We feel you. We love you. We see you. We know you. So thank you for being with us. I busted out some of my sound bowls today. And I noticed they sound exactly like my wind chimes, which I didn't even realize, but it's like the same tone. So really interesting, and we'll just kind of set the tone before we start our reading. It's amazing what some ringing of some bells will do to our conscience here. Gets us right in tune where we need to be. And look, we got some balance going on here. See, I'm trying to get the balance going here for you guys. Something like that. Alright? There we go. Alright, so let's get into the reading for today. Balance. Let's talk about balance. How are you feeling? Are you calm and at peace and at one? Or are you tense and heavy and stressed out and confused? One of these is in balance and one of them is not. Do you understand or do you not? Are you healed or are you not? Are you alive or are you not? Balance comes from within, not from without. Everyone wants to think it starts with your feet, but it does not. It starts with your heart. Your heart is what has been damaged and destroyed, and so it is your heart which must be healed in order for balance to take place. Once your heart is balanced, everything else will follow suit. Your heart is your life, your guiding light, your truth. If it is not taken care of, you will suffer and suffer and suffer until the day that you die. Disconnected and brokenhearted. True balance comes from your mind and your heart. They are what makes everything alive and exist. And so when you balance your heart and your mind, your physical reality reflects this. And you begin to see your life take shape and fall into place, into balance. Heal your heart and your mind and your soul, and you will be whole. Let's talk about our day-to-day balance. Are you saying your thanks every day, throughout the day? Or are you finding reasons to complain and be angry? Are you grounding and releasing your built-up energy in a healthy way? Or are you exploding and losing your mind? Are you breathing deeply and sitting still? Or are you running around and out of breath? Do you feel love for yourself when you look in the mirror? Or do you not even recognize the person you are looking at? Do you go out of your way for others to brighten up their days and to lighten up their loads? Or do you push your way through the crowd and fight to be first in line? Do you care for your family and your loved ones? Or do you cause them pain and heartache? Are you smiling or are you crying? Are you laughing or are you screaming? Are you okay or are you not? You want to talk about balance? How about you start by answering every single one of those questions and see where you sit. Balance cannot be faked or bought or gifted. It must be learned. And the only way to learn it is to start walking. How can you know how to balance yourself if you aren't even moving? You must take some steps and get your feet under you, and then you're on your way. What is the surface like? Is it thick, sticky mud? Is it a burning pit of coals? Is it a pile of broken glass? Is it a tightrope? Is it water? Is it quicksand? Are you sinking? Did you fall? Are you trapped? Do you see the problems you can get into when you start moving yourself around? But if we don't move, we can't get anywhere. And that's just a fact of life. So we must. We move because we need to. Because if we didn't, we'd die. Because our entire purpose is to keep going. We are literally the longest lasting batteries in the known existence of all of the universe. And that, my friends, is another Life Fact exclusive. Sorry, not sorry, Energizer Bunny. It's true, guys. We are built to last forever. Literally. We cannot ever die because consciousness cannot be killed. And if that is the case, then we all better decide that it's about time to wake up, because we got some living to do. But first, we need to learn to walk, and to do it with control. We need to take steps within in order to take steps without. It is not the other way around. It never could be and it never will be. Balance and centeredness comes from a healed heart and a healed mind. Love and consciousness. Mother and father. Left and right. Light and dark. Sun and moon. up and down, here and there, in and out, yes and no, good and bad, happy and sad, mad and glad, new and old, hot and cold, before and after, silver and gold, matter and spirit, life and death. Did you pick up on a theme there? Balance. Yeah, I told you. Heart and mind. And how do we heal them? We have to decide to. We decide that our hearts and our minds are thoroughly exhausted and that they have suffered and have been neglected long enough and are thoroughly, they have suffered and have been neglected long enough, and that we realize we owe it to them and to ourselves and to all the people who tirelessly love and support us to do any and everything that we can in order to heal them. I'm just going to pause, guys. Can any one of you right now tell me that you have been putting in the work that you need to for your mind and your heart to heal it, not only for yourself, but for your family, for your friends, for your ancestors, for this world? Have you consciously every single day been thinking and loving and feeling and communicating and talking and opening up and releasing and healing and letting go and feeling and crying and smiling? Or are you staying busy? I got other things to do. I got things to do. I got a life. I got a business. I got a job to do. I got things to do. You're wasting your time. You're distracting yourself. Take 10 minutes. Take 5 minutes. Take 1 minute to shush your mouth, close your eyes, and be. You'll realize very quickly how wrong you were doing it. You know, I just talked last night with Sarah. Realized something. I'll get back to the writing here. But I realized something. I'll give you a good example of how twisted of a world we're living in. When the lights go out in the world at night, what do we hear? Silence. But that's not the way it's supposed to be, is it? Because life comes to life at night. The animals come to life. The noise comes to life. If you go out into the woods or the jungles even today, at nighttime, the noise goes through the roof. The life, the energy goes through the roof. You think human beings are sleeping through that? We're living through it, experiencing it with it. When does it get quiet? As soon as the sun comes up, all the animals go to sleep. All the noise stops. And all you got is some nice little peaceful birds chirping. Perfect time for human beings to be asleep. Perfect time to rest. But they've got it the opposite, okay? They've killed all the animals, and we put our houses and our roads here so we don't hear them anymore. So it's quiet. And they convince you that nighttime is the time to sleep. And then you wake up and we've got all the traffic behind me. And all the jobs we have to be in. So we force ourselves to be up during the day. So we're living completely backwards. Okay? We are living completely backwards in a backwards world. We need to be up at night. And it makes me realize, why are we all wearing sunglasses? Because we're supposed to be sleeping during the day. Okay? We are night walkers, so to speak. Alright? We need to figure out that we are completely living in a backwards world. We've been forcing our bodies and our minds to believe that this is the right way to live. Okay? And this is why we're all sick, suffering, and dying and confused. Okay? So, take a moment. Stop clicking through the things that you don't, this one I'll click on, this one I'm not going to click on, I'm going to read this, I'm not going to read this, I'm going to take my time to understand this, I'm not going to understand this. No. What we want to be is 100% involved in all aspects. Taking it all in. You take it all in, you let it hit you. Your heart knows what's true and what's not. You let go of what's not, what doesn't suit you. The rest of it stays. You don't sit here and say, I don't have time for this. Oh, I already know. No, you don't know. No, you don't know, because if you did, you'd be doing what I'm doing right now. You'd be getting up there, speaking the truth, and telling people. Okay? I'm past the point of being afraid. It's like Home Alone. I'm not afraid anymore, baby. Alright? Don't want you guys to be afraid anymore. Don't be afraid of yourselves. Don't be afraid of what's in here. We all have shit, man. We all have secrets and lies and shit that we're not proud of and happy of, right? Get it out. Get it out. then you're not the only one suffering. You can get it out into the world, and the world fucking heals you. The world takes it and says, thank you. Thank you. Now don't have another suffering mind and heart anymore. We can be a happy person. We can be a healed person. And guess what? That's all that life's waiting for. Life is waiting for you to step up, be humble, and say, I'm sorry for my actions. Please help me to be better. I want to grow and live and watch my dreams come true. Thank you. So how do we heal our heart and mind? We have to decide to. We decide that our hearts and our minds are thoroughly exhausted and that we have suffered and have been neglected long enough, and that we realize we owe it to them and to ourselves and to all of the people who tirelessly love and support us to do any and everything that we can in order to heal them. Well, how do you heal a heart and a mind? Great question. You see, your outer world, what makes up your reality, is only a reflection of your inner world, your true reality. You cannot heal a reflection. You can only see it. You must heal the inner world in order to see the reflected healing manifest in the outer world. And how do we do that? Well, it doesn't take physical action. It takes spiritual connection. Physical action is reserved for your outer world. Spiritual connection is unreserved, meaning it is freely open at all times and accessible and available for any reason. And it is how we navigate about our inner world. So we need to go within. We need to open up. We need to connect. And how do we do that? Another great question. You need help. And where do we get this help? From someone who can help you. From someone who's done it before and knows everything that it takes to make it happen. From someone who cares. From someone who loves you. From someone who only wants the best for you and can help you be your best. From someone who understands. From someone who knows. From someone who knows you. From someone who knows your pain and your suffering and your heartache and your confusion and your loneliness and your sadness. From someone who sees far into the future, that what he sees is you standing tall and proud on your own feet, perfectly in balance. And how do we find this man? You look no further. You found him. Thank you, and you're welcome. So, guys, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for all of you guys, man. We're all looking for the right way. We're looking for the right thing. We're waiting to hear the right thing that clicks and we go, yes, yes, yes. And we all want to convince ourselves that it's something different. You have your thing, you have your thing, you have your thing, and it's all something different. We're all supposed to just accept that and be proud of each other that we're all have different fucking realities and different truths. And it's not the case. There is one truth. And we're living in it. Okay? This is one puzzle that we're all living in. It's one picture. So we need to get off this idea that you have your truth and I have my truth. That's a lie. We both have the same truth. We are the same thing. So is this. So is this. So is this. So is everything behind me. So are the animals. So is the water. So is the air. So is the fire. Okay? We are all the paint that has been put onto this canvas. Okay? You might be yellow and I might be blue. But guess what? We're both the paint that is making up this picture. One truth. One picture. One truth. Okay? An interesting way to think about this. Let's say you go to an art gallery. Everyone wants to walk by the pictures and they all take it in and they say, oh, this is what this means to me. This is what this means to me. This is what this means to me. Great, great. That's great. But then the artist that painted the picture comes in and he says, no, guys. No, you all got it wrong. That has nothing to do with what this painting was about. And he sits there and he tells you exactly what the painting is, where the inspiration came from, and why he painted it that way. And then all of you get to look at it with a new set of eyes from the artist's mouth himself. Are you going to tell him he's a liar? No, that's not what it is. No, I see it for something else. It's not about what you think you see. It's about what the truth is. Accept the truth, okay? Listen to what the artist is telling you and accept the truth. Understand the truth. Be one with the truth, okay? then you can stop with your suffering and all the other nonsense and the sickness and the dying. Okay? Be one with yourself, be one with life, be one with the creation. Realize you are the creation. Okay? And the creator is in you. Love you guys. Let's have a great day. Love you guys.